We have Rob LaRock joining us in the kitchen, the general manager of Sun Rivers, and welcome back to the show.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, something marvelous.
Good.
Shirt day, but I couldn't find a pink shirt, so I got this shirt with a little bit of pink and a belt.
Can we pan down? We'll hold on to that. There it is.
Yeah,
you can see
right
it.
there.
Good for you. Yeah. I sent my kids off to school today in the pinkest of pink. Natalia, my daughter, doesn't have a pink belt on like that beauty, but she has pink ribbons and pink everything. So.
Yeah, no, all my girls are all decked out in the pink too, and they came out, Dad, where's your pink shirt? And I couldn't find my pink shirt.
Yeah.
Because you know, as golf people, we've got those colors.
I bet you do.
I've got a pair of pink pants, but I thought that might be a little overkill.
You've worn them on the air, haven't you?
I don't know if I have or not. It was for our Breast Day Done Classic, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I think maybe you did.
I might have. I've been known to do that.
Good.
Embarrassed my daughter once in the grocery store with them. So,
yeah, it's all good.
Interesting.
You guys are having a fantastic event coming up on March 20th. It's called the Wine Soiree. How many years running is this?
This is our 8th, I do believe.
Awesome.
And it's a signature event, and we're, from a staff standpoint, we're extremely excited. And I know our guests are extremely excited too. They start calling in January. When is it? When is it?
Really?
When is it? Because it's in the tail end of March break, so they want to make sure that it's that same time frame. And I know there's a few birthday celebrations around that time that get coordinated around our wine soiree. So we're real excited. We made a couple of changes this year to kick it up a little bit. So this year it's $45 tax in, and there's food stations all over the place. We brought some samples today. There'll be well over 30 plus wineries in the room. Probably somewhere between 5 and 6 winemakers or owners, which is pretty cool. Normally those folks don't attend these type of events. It's usually your sales reps and some of the staff. But I know Rich from Misconduct will be there. We're not sure if Michael Barche's coming, but he's expressed some interest in coming out. Rob Westbury from Nagging Doubt will be there, which I brought today. And there's usually a couple of surprises too. And of course, our local wineries will be there as well. So we're excited. I
had a little sneak peek sip of this. This must be unoaked because
it's got a little bit of oak. Again, this was the standout in the last year's wine soiree. It's the first time they've ever been up to the Kamloops area from Okanagan Falls. And Rob Westbury came out and we sampled it. And the really cool part about this wine is all the other wineries and winemakers went and of course they're trying everybody's product because it's fun. And the idea was that's the best value Chardonnay in the room. And there was a number of Chardonnays in the room. So we're able to, only 220 cases did they make? Only make 220 cases. We're able to put it on our glass pour. Which we're really excited about because I mean you need to have a really good Chardonnay to put on your glass pour, and it's got some oak in it. It's been spent some time in the steel tanks, a little bit of French oak, a little American oak, and it's got a little light velvety flavor. I was going to say suggesting to try it with one of the items, but we can always re-pour it.
No, we're good. It's delicious.
But yeah, no, it's a great wine. I mean, I know Chardonnay's not your favorite, but it's not overly
Chardonnay's
oaky.
like that though. It's sort of redefining Chardonnay for me a little bit.
Yeah, it's that in between an unoaked and a traditional oaky French Chardonnay.
Great label.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool, and it's a great product. So we've brought some product. There's some things to sample.
Tell us about the canapés that we're seeing.
Yeah, just a little quick sample. So on the right-hand side over here, on the camera left, we've got a balsamic, vegetables balsamic, and a little bit of arugula with some feta cheese. And then chefs created a goat cheese and tomato caper chutney. And the tomato caper chutney is what you can smell right now. It's phenomenal. And then a barbecue phyllo cup. So the barbecue phyllo cup will go great with this illegal curve. And yeah, so if you want to try
Which one's that? Which one would you go with?
So it goes barbecue, beef, the goat cheese, and then the balsamic vinaigrette and the...
I'm in for this one.
Go with that one?
Are you going to try one?
Oh, absolutely. It's a great wine. You try, and then one big thing with the wine soiree, though, folks, is it's going fast. I mean, we're well over halfway sold out right now, and we're well in advance. And something new this year is we're adding even though we got some great food and a lot of great wine, it goes till about 9 o'clock, and about 9:15, you're just kind of waiting for all that wine to kick in. And so this year we've decided we're going to put a little sandwich buffet out at 9:30. Load you up with some carbs, turn on the DJ. So Common Sound's going to be with us on that night to turn you loose on the dance floor. So I'm sure after a couple hours of wine tasting, we'll see some interesting moves on the dance floor.
Some interesting moves. You're going to burn off some calories, burn off some wine?
Yeah, absolutely.
These canapés are delicious. I love goat cheese. The wine's excellent. It just sounds like a really fun night. Lots of social activity.
Oh yeah,
meeting new people.
You're roaming around. We've got upstairs, downstairs, live cooking stations. Again, the wineries will be there to ask questions. And it's not overly packed. It's busy, and there's lots of people. We have about 225 to 250 people there. But you can still have an opportunity to have a conversation with the winemaker.
Which is great.
Yeah, and that's why they love it too. All the wineries that are coming it's one of their favorite events of the year because they get a chance to have a great conversation, and Kamloopians really want to have that conversation, which is great. So
we have a wine festival, of course, coming up in Kamloops as well, and that is great. I've been to it, but it gets very busy. And so this sounds like a little bit more of an intimate affair, that you're not maybe waiting as long to talk to some of the folks that come from the wineries. So that's kind of a bonus anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, you can get tickets online at sunrivers.com. I urge you to do it quickly because they are selling fast. Again, we're well over halfway sold, and we're not even a month away. So we're pretty excited, and we've added a couple of new wineries in there, and we sneak those on Facebook every once in a while.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're very excited.
Thank you for being here today.
Oh, it was my pleasure. What did you think of the Birthday Brother?
Love them. I always love a red, really. It's hard to not like one, but it's the Chardonnay that impresses me.
Yeah, it's one you could bring out when you bring in some people over, and you know, you could manage to drink it as well.
Absolutely.
And this is a great wine for barbecue. So as we're firing up the barbecues with this sunny weather, goes great with any kind of meat off the barbecue. It's got, it's predominantly Cab Franc with a little bit of Syrah and a little bit of Merlot to round out the tannin. So it's a full-bodied red like you and I both like.
Yeah.
Not a full-out punch-in-the-face red like a California Cab, just a little softer.
Yeah.
But again, it goes great with a glass, like I always say, a glass with a handle.
Exactly. So, thank you very much for being here today.
It's my pleasure.
All right. If you would like to get some tickets for this great event, March 20th, definitely go online, give them a phone call. You don't want to run out of time or space because it's going to be a great evening. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.